Good morning, welcome to Fair Homes near Lady Bower Reservoir. Riding from the rain, aren't we? We've just come out for a little stroll. Although it looks like summer's finished already.
What, before it got started?
It never starts, does it?
Don't know, we had a couple of days of sunshine, didn't we? Got sunstroke.
So I was eating rainbow trout on Saturday that was caught in there. So one of the chefs in our local and another chap called John were doing some tasting sessions of gamey kind of food and wild fish, things like that. He was smoking trout, we were eating rabbit, partridge, pheasant. It was lovely.
What, smoking trout?
Yeah. Fancy a cuppa?
Definitely.
This is what?
PG tips.
Some PG tips.
Rank.
Oh, that's soup. Soup for breakfast.
Right, you should try.
That's alright though. Very, very salty. Taste that.
I don't want to. The tea's breaded.
Wow. So after John had finished his cooking demo, food was really nice by the way, came and had a chat with us, and it turns out he's really into all of his nature stuff. He's heavily involved with something called the Sheffield River Rangers, you know, where they're campaigning to make Sheffield's rivers a lot better. He's taking samples out of the river every week, checking how the biodiversity's changed and things like that. And he's packing up this year, late 70s, and he was just explaining about all of the changes that he's noticed in his lifetime. And we were talking, so I was out with Richard. He's still 42, Richard, isn't he? And he says he can remember, you know, one area that he used to play around in was full of frogs. Every year, loads of frogs. But now you don't see the frogs anymore.
It's because they're all in our garden.
What's wrong with frogs?
Scary little beasts that jump at your face.
Bone dry. Last time I came, the water was flowing over the top of the dam. So I think Howden, Derwent and Lady Bower Reservoirs are managed by Severn Trent Water Company, and along with the Environment Agency and other groups, they're responsible for making sure that all of our water courses are clean and safe. Sometimes accidents happen or costs are cut and we end up with overflows of sewage in the rivers and streams. She's left me, look. Someone actually died down south last week from E. coli. That was from the drinking water. But you can also get it from playing and swimming in rivers, kayaking, all that kind of stuff. You've got to be careful. Is that meant to be an otter? There's supposed to be one or two otters around the Derwent area. You're never too old, are you, to play on a wooden trade? No. My turn to drive again. Too big for it.
Choo choo.
Grow up.
Never.
It's nice though, isn't it, here? So listening to John at the weekend, it's quite thought-provoking. Just made me wonder a little bit how much different things are going to be in another 20, 30, 40 years.
You're not going to live 40 years.
It might not affect me, but it might affect us kids and us grandkids. You're so full of optimism, aren't you?
Sorry, Alan, can you live forever? Is that better?
I thought I was going to live forever.
Yeah?
Gonna live
Like
forever. Pardon?
Like Highlander?
Yeah. I'm Connor MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod. Cloud. And I am an immortal. And I am immortal. Old ducks. Let me zoom in. Get phone on. So that's another thing that we don't do very well. we've been on a date here to feed the ducks, haven't we? And we got them some seeds from the little shop. But when I was a kid, we used to head to Rufford Park with a couple of crusts in a sunblest bag. You know, the ones that had them little plasticky clip things on. Used to recycle them though and use them for rattly things on my bicycle spokes on BMX. But yeah, feeding ducks bread is not a good idea. It's bad for them. It's not what they're meant to eat. Bloats them up so their young don't get the nutrition that they need. Causes other problems as well. So they're eating more rubbish carbohydrate food, crapping everywhere, which spreads more disease and things like that. You get overpopulated areas, so natural foods are more scarce. Any of the bread or the foods that don't get eaten, they rot down and produce algae which kill other biodiversities in the water courses. So it's a vicious cycle, really. Yeah, you think you're being nice and doing the ducks a favour, but these harmless gestures can have very harmful consequences.
Nicely put.
Nicely put. It's not my words.
John's words.
John's words. Be like John.
I've never seen that before, and I've been here a
That
million
is
times.
Picture perfect, isn't it? You need to come here with your paintbrush and your easel. Yeah? She will do. By the way, she's got over 300 subscribers now, so we're getting nearer to the magic number where she's got to put a video out there. Link in the description below.
Don't let me down, people. Do not subscribe.
I remember when it used to be twopence a bag. That's inflation for you. Right, enjoyed that. Thanks for coming. I'll see you tomorrow.